In March 1945, as the Second World War in Europe neared its final phase, Allied forces pushed relentlessly toward the heart of Nazi Germany. The Rhine River stood as the last major natural barrier, a defensive line the Germans believed would slow the inevitable advance. Bridges across it were to be destroyed, denying the Allies any easy crossing. Yet, at the town of Remagen, events unfolded in a way no one had anticipated. On March 7, 1945, elements of the U.S. 9th Armored Division approached the Ludendorff Bridge. To their surprise, it was still standing. German forces had prepared it for demolition, but confusion, miscommunication, and the rapid Allied advance had delayed its destruction. As American troops reached the riverbank, the opportunity was clear, but so was the danger. The Germans attempted to blow the bridge, triggering an explosion that damaged it but failed to bring it down. With time slipping away, American soldiers made a bold decision. They would capture the bridge before it could be destroyed completely. Under heavy fire, infantry units rushed forward, crossing the damaged structure as engineers worked desperately to keep it intact. The crossing was chaotic and perilous. The bridge swayed under the weight of men and vehicles, weakened by the failed demolition. German artillery and machine gun fire targeted the narrow span, turning it into a deadly corridor. Yet, despite the danger, more troops poured across, establishing a foothold on the eastern bank of the Rhine. The capture of the Ludendorff Bridge was a strategic shock. German command had assumed the Rhine would hold, at least temporarily. Instead, the Allies had secured a crossing point, accelerating their advance into Germany. Reinforcements followed quickly, and within days, thousands of troops and vehicles had crossed the river. For the Germans, the failure was catastrophic. Officers responsible for the bridge's defense faced severe consequences, as the regime sought to assign blame for the collapse of a critical defensive line. But by this stage of the war, such measures could do little to change the outcome. The bridge itself would not last. After days of constant stress and damage, it finally collapsed on March 17th, killing several American engineers who had been working to reinforce it. By then, however, its purpose had been fulfilled. The Battle of Remagen demonstrated how, even in the final stages of the war, chance and rapid decision-making could alter the course of events. A single bridge, left standing for just a little too long, allowed the Allies to cross the Rhine and hasten the end of the war in Europe.